My family was Catholic, but we wouldn't go to church very often, just maybe Easter, Christmas, and I didn't really feel like there was any beliefs, or we didn't live my thoughts, I guess, like a Christian at all. My father was really ill, and my mother was involved in drugs and alcohol, and she was very violent and verbally abusive. My dad pulled us away from the situation with my mom and got custody of all of us. He kind of helped keep me in line, but it was the passing of him when I was about 22 when I really started to go into a downward spiral. I had to, at that time, raise my daughter, who was 4, and my 15-year-old sister. And I had a job, but I tried to consume myself into work, but it just didn't work. I felt empty inside. I just was trying to find that feeling peace, and there was nothing there. So then I just started searching in other men, and men, specifically men that were alcoholics or drug addicts, trying to fill that void, to feel that love and care. And there'd be times that my daughter would go live with my family members because I just would keep chasing the men that were chasing nothing.
It was just so hard because I was like, why do I have to go through this? You know, what's going on with my mom? I don't understand.
I was so angry at God because of where I was at in my life. I was so far from him that I didn't even want to know this God that people had talked about. So one of my friends that I had met had told me to try to go to a relationship group. When I was going, I had met a friend from Metro there, and she had recently started going to Metro, and she said, "Why don't you come to my church?" And I thought, well, I was told to stay in the Catholic Church and never leave from that. And the Lord just kept pushing me and poking at me and just saying, you know, keep searching me. And so at this time, Destiny was with me, and finally I just gave in and we started coming to Metro. It was really sweet. It was really nice, and I felt filled when I walked away. It was just a feeling of not wanting anything anymore, not wanting a man or just money, materialistic things that just perished. I didn't want any of that. It didn't matter. I just felt at peace, and I just kept coming back Monday nights and then added Sundays, and we haven't stopped coming to Metro.
Then I saw a drastic change in her when we started going to Metro. She, like, her heart just completely changed. She loved Jesus. She was a lot nicer, it seemed like.
I'm forgiven now. I'm forgiven. And so that is such peace, and I feel his love, you know, and whenever I feel like I don't have a direction in my life, or I'm angry or upset, just pray about it, and he shows me the way. He gives me the strength to get through whatever comes my way. I felt dead. There was nothing there, and I know that's because there's no life outside of Jesus. He is life. Just remembering the asking, seeking, and knocking, and just patience, and he will respond. He will answer in his time, and he will show you things that you can't even imagine. Destiny and I are definitely really close now, and she always tells me, "Mom, you're my best friend. I can tell you everything."
She's always saying, well, what's going on in your life, and how can I pray for you? And she's just such a godly woman. I hope that when I'm a mom, I can be as strong as her.
It's amazing, and I owe it all to the Lord, because I know at one point she didn't even want to talk to me, and there wasn't a relationship. But the Lord has grown us both and showed us that we need each other. She needs a mom, and you know, I can help guide her, and I have the word to pray with her with as well, and to use that to show her to make good choices as well.
I'm so thankful that the Lord has totally rescued her and saved her.